between a gorilla and a jaguar. So these animals don't meet in the wild. So it's kind of interesting to find out who would win in a fight between a gorilla and a jaguar. So now let's dive in to who would win in a fight between a gorilla and a jaguar. Size and description. So a gorilla can weigh up to 430 pounds. So 220 kilograms. The largest one weighs up to 660 pounds. Well, jaguars are smaller, reaching up to 326 pounds to 115 kilograms, but their average weight is 115 pounds, 80 kilograms. So a gorilla is so obvious. So it's obvious that the gorilla would win this fight. So now it's attack. Now gorillas attack their opponent is that by like when they see an opponent, they start beating their chests and start acting angry. Jaguars attack their prey by reaching the bite for the skull. They hunt caimans and sometimes smaller prey. So jaguars hunt medium-sized caimans. Gorillas. Gorillas live in a group which has 20 individuals. Now, diet. Jaguars prefer caimans and they prefer medium-sized. Gorillas prefer fruits and barks and leaves. So, the truth about gorillas is that they're plant-eating animals and they're peaceful and family-oriented. And the true thing about jaguars is that they don't like to share and they attack their prey by reaching the bite for the skull. So now the next one is weapons. So the jaguar has claws which can rip skin, and they have powerful jaws. Even though their canines are smaller than lions and tigers' canines, their bite force is stronger than that of a lion and a tiger, and also a polar bear. And the jaguar has the strongest bite force of all the big cats. Its bite force is stronger than that of a hippopotamus. So gorillas have a bite force up to 1,300 per square pounds. Okay, so it has a bite force up to 1,300 psi. So, 1,300 pounds per square inch. So, now we can see that jaguars have a higher bite force than gorillas, and also gorillas have black fur. Jaguars kind of have yellow fur, and in their spots in the inside there's some circles. And also gorillas have powerful arms. When there is an opponent and they don't have weapons, they can use trees and rocks. And should a jaguar dare to attack the gorilla, he can use its powerful punches to break the jaguar's arms when the jaguar tries to get a swipe with his paws. So, even though that the jaguar has low stamina level, it has a higher bite force, faster. So now let's see on their speed. Gorillas can reach speeds up to 40 kilometers, while jaguars can reach speeds up to 80 kilometers. So the gorilla is slower than a jaguar. So we could see that a jaguar can hunt caimans that is much larger than them. So a caiman is much larger than a jaguar, but a jaguar can hunt a caiman. And jaguars have been known to take down massive prey. So a gorilla considered eating leaves and stalks and sleeping. So that's what they do and they fight for dominance. So now let's find out who would win this fight. So a gorilla is not that aggressive and attack just so if an opponent comes to attack their groups, but a big silverback male which can protect its group from any opponent that's trying to attack their families. So a gorilla, a fully grown silverback gorilla, is the strongest male, which a male jaguar has strong bite force and is more agility, has more agility, and it's way more faster. So the advantages of the gorilla is that they are larger and stronger, and they're more intelligent than the jaguar. Its disadvantages is that they are not faster and they're not aggressive, and the teeth are not longer and very little agility. So jaguars, its advantages is that it's aggressive, it is way more agile, and it's way more faster. Its disadvantages is that they're lighter in weight and it's not bulkier. They have smaller claws, which doesn't do any real damage. So now let's find out who would win in a fight. So now this is how the fight goes. So the gorilla tries to release his family so that he can find a place to rest. However, he had landed in a jaguar's territory. So then the jaguar stalks at the gorilla and then finally lands on its back, biting the gorilla in the back. However, it grabs the smaller animal by the neck and then throws the jaguar. So then the jaguar tries to get another swipe with his paws. However, the gorilla dodges it and then it leaps on the gorilla. However, the gorilla chokes the jaguar and throws it. So then the jaguar uses jumping skills and then jumps. And then the gorilla uses mighty arm to lay a fatal blow to the jaguar's skull. So it punched the jaguar's skull very hard, and just like that, the gorilla wins the match and the jaguar is doomed. So now, thanks for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe. Bye. Yeah, and also, what's your opinion? Who would win in a fight?